to the Dallas Cowboys. Yo, what's up, world? Welcome back to the channel. APW Sports signing in, and welcome back to another Chicago Bears preview. We're heading into week 8 of the NFL season. The Bears are coming off of a win against the New England Patriots on Monday night. They are traveling yet again on the road to take on the 5-2 Dallas Cowboys in Jerry World. And today, we're going to talk about my matchups and all that. Once again, I included you guys in this poll this week, and I asked who's going to win, the Bears or the Cowboys. 61% of the people voted with the Cowboys. Stay tuned till the end of my video for my prediction and pick of this game. But before I get into any of that, I have a special announcement to make as well. As we see, we are playing the Dallas Cowboys. I have a bet with you guys and a personal friend of mine, shout out to her. I will have to wear this Ezekiel Elliott jersey in my Bears reaction video. If the Bears are to lose to the Cowboys, I will have to wear this, and not only the reaction video, but as well as I'm going to post a picture of it on social media. Please, guys, help me cheer the Bears on this week. I don't want to wear the Cowboys jersey. But before I get into my preview and prediction and picks of this game, make sure you guys leave the video a like, as it always helps the channel to grow and it beats the YouTube algorithm. And if you are one of the people that are not sub, make sure you click that subscribe button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the videos that I post. But let's talk Bears versus Cowboys. Without further ado, let's dive into it. The Bears offense is coming off one of their best games, I believe the best game that they've played all season against the New England Patriots. They go into this game with even more offensive line injuries. If we already didn't have Cody Whitehair out, now Larry Borom is going to be out for this ball game with a concussion, and Lucas Patrick just has been placed on IR. So that really hurts the Bears offensive line, an offensive line that has really struggled for most of the season. They had their solid looks last week. Now that just hurts even more. You're probably going to see more Riley Reef. You're probably going to see Leatherwood probably get some snaps. So this Bears offensive line was already bad, and now with it being banged up, it is going to be a tough go for the Chicago Bears offense. Even though David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert looked solid last week, I think Khalil Herbert looked better. This Bears running game is still going to have to be key. Now, we're thinking about the Cowboys defense, and that defense has been carrying, I believe, this football team. Even with Dak and or Cooper Rush at the quarterback position for them, this Dallas Cowboys defense has been absolutely tremendous. And the main person we are going to have to look for is number 11, Micah Parsons. Even though he's questionable for this game, it's looking like he's probably going to be a full go for this contest. The main key is locating number 11. Where is number 11 on the football field? Justin Fields is going to have to locate number 11 because he can wreck a game. Micah Parsons can wreck a game. And not only Michael Parsons, DeMarcus Lawrence is playing really tremendous football. Dorrance Armstrong has been playing some solid football in the middle for their defense. Anthony Barr has been a very good pickup at the linebacker position. Vander Esch, healthy, he's been playing some really good, tremendous football. Anthony Brown, Curse, Wilson, Trayvon Diggs in their secondary. This Dallas Cowboys defense has been absolutely great under Dan Quinn. Dan Quinn has this defense looking good. And you're going up against the Bears offensive line that has some offensive line injuries, some passing game struggles, some injuries of their own right at some wide receiver positions, and some inconsistencies as well. So this Bears passing game has to keep improving on what they done last week. We saw Justin Fields being used more as a threat as far as calling plays scripted for him to run the football versus the scrambles, versus the saving the day in the pocket or saving the day just to get some yards and make something out of nothing. We saw more of the quarterback run plays. We saw more of the RPOs that we were starting to expect to see a little bit more throughout the course of this season. So this Bears team, banged up, still has to come out and run the football, because the running of the football for the Bears sets up so much of what they want to do on offense. Now, Justin Fields' legs has been a tremendous weapon for this Bears offense, and in some games has been the only offense outside of the running game with Montgomery and Herbert. It's been the only offense in some games, and last week against the New England Patriots defense, that is a good defense in their own right. This Bears defense made that Patriots defense look bad. Dan Quinn likes to throw a lot at you, blitzing. Micah Parsons, they move him around, whether it's in the middle, whether it's in the outside, whether it's on the edge. They do a lot of different things with Micah Parsons, so they're going to have to be aware of where he is on the football field at all times. Now, Trayvon Diggs, I've always said he's not a shutdown corner, but he is very, very opportunistic. So Justin Fields has to be accurate with his throws. He cannot leave the ball up in harm's way, because Trayvon Diggs is a guy that is going to come down with the football and going to get interceptions. This Dallas Cowboys team can create some turnovers, so the Bears are going to have to hold on to the football in order to try to pull off this upset in Jerry's world. Now, as we head into this game, the Chicago Bears are minus Robert Quinn, who was traded to the Philadelphia Eagles. I will leave a video in the cards above that I did about that trade. That trade makes this Bears defense even younger. A guy like Justin Jones is coming off of a very good game against the New England Patriots. Rookies Kyler Gordon and Jaquan Brisker had their first career interceptions, and they made an impact on the football field against the Patriots last week. Having Jalen Johnson back proved an absolute good thing for this Bears defense. Of course, Roquan Smith had an interception of his own, and he looked good against the New England Patriots offense. You're going into a game against the Dallas Cowboys offense that, let's just say, is going to be probably minus Ezekiel Elliott in this ball game. He is doubtful with the knee and thigh injury, and it's looking more and more like he's going to be out. So you're going to have to deal more with Tony Pollard in the backfield. And Tony Pollard is a running back that can get yards, and he can get your defense. He has good speed, and that Cowboys running game looks a lot different when Ezekiel Elliott is running the football versus Tony Pollard. It's kind of similar to when David Montgomery and Khalil Herbert are running the football for the Bears. Ezekiel Elliott and Tony Pollard have that same type of an impact. Now, Dak Prescott, of course, after the ankle injury, he hasn't been using his legs as much, in my opinion, that he has before. But he can throw the football at a better level than he has before. And you're going with receivers like Michael Gallup, Noah Brown, who is questionable. You have Ceedee Lamb, who is a solid receiver. This Dallas Cowboys team, they have injuries of their own with the offensive line. Of course, Smith is out. And of course, Terrence Steele, questionable. They have their own injuries on their offensive line. And you're going against the Bears defense that I think is starting to elevate more as this season goes on. And of course, Roquan and of course Jalen Johnson are the two main guys in this defense that have had, I believe, the biggest impact as far as winning and losing for this Bears team. But the rookies in Gordon, the rookie in Brisker, the young guys, rookie in Robinson, and Al-Quadin Muhammad, the little bit of a veteran Blackson, they're going to have to step up and still slow down the Cowboys running game, because a lot of what they do is set up with their running game as well. The Cowboys are a very good offense. I believe if Dak Prescott and the running game can get going with Tony Pollard, that is an offense that is going to be a little bit tough to slow down, even though I believe the wide receiver room hasn't been, I want to say, as great this year, as Ceedee Lamb has had some struggles, as guys like Michael Gallup, who is coming back from a torn ACL. Noah Brown has been a big surprise for this Cowboys offense. When you're going to get to this game, the Bears are still going to have to get some pressure after Dak Prescott. They are going to have to sack the quarterback, because last week was one sack last week. So the sack numbers have to elevate. They're going to have to get more pressure after Prescott, make him feel uncomfortable in the pocket. Because when he feels uncomfortable, even though he has the speed to get some scripted plays, he has a tendency to make some errant throws or some bad decisions. So if you can get him uncomfortable, I think you can create a different havoc for your defense, because this Bears defense thrives off turning the football over. You can turn the football over on this Cowboys team. You give yourselves more of a shot to win this football game. Get some fumbles, probably get some sacks, things like that. I think the Bears have more of a chance to win this ball game. Now, offensively, for the Bears, I think I'm going to give the Cowboys defense the advantage. I think the Cowboys defense can do some things that can slow down the Bears offense. I think the Bears defense might have a little bit of a leg up on the Cowboys offense. That's just me. I just think defensively, the things that Matt Eberflus and defensive coordinator Alan Williams have been doing, and they have been progressing with this defense as the season goes along, even though we're without Robert Quinn. I still believe that you can slow down a little bit of their running game, make them just a slight one-dimensional, and it gives them more of a chance. Even though the Cowboys can make some explosive plays happen, I think this Bears defense is starting to grow. They're starting to get more in tune with the system, and I think they have a shot to slow down the Cowboys offense. But with all that said, I think my pick for this game will be, I'm going to grow with you guys, and I'm going to pick the Dallas Cowboys at home. I personally just don't believe that injuries with this Bears offensive line is going to help them really move the football and sustain drives. You already have a softened offensive line, and the injuries, I think, is going to make it a little bit worse for them, especially with the guy like Parsons and Lawrence and things that Dan Quinn has been doing with this defense. And offensively, they're coming off of their best game, but like I said, the injuries with the offensive line and with the Cowboys offense, I just think they're going to make a couple of board plays against this young, inexperienced Bears defense that can take them over the top in this ball game. And I'm not thinking it's going to be a blowout. I don't think the Cowboys are going to blow the Bears out. I think this game is probably going to be closer than a lot of people think it's going to be, because a lot of people are going to pick the Cowboys because on paper they're definitely better. But I think the Bears are starting to play a little bit better over the past couple of weeks. But at the end of the day, I'm going with the Cowboys, and I'm going with the score 17-10. The Dallas Cowboys win this game at home. But that is all I have for you guys today. Make sure you guys leave this video a like, as it always helps this channel to grow, beat the algorithm. Comment you guys' thoughts below. What do you think about this Bears versus Cowboys matchup, and who do you pick to win? Leave your thoughts in the comments down below, and as always, click the sub button and notification bell so you will not miss any of the content that I post. But I'm APW Sports signing out. Make sure you guys stay safe, have a great next day, and I'm going to catch you guys in the next video. Peace.